Uh, I slept in my new house last night. Pretty good. Pretty good sleep. Uh, we're all good. Thank you there, Chris. Thank you. We're all good. Babies are all good. Uh, little foggy this morning. Good afternoon. Good morning. Afternoon from the Netherlands. Okay. Good afternoon. Whoa, I overslept. Good morning, Suzanne. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sweetie. Diane, thank y'all. Ronnie, good morning, buddy. Honeymooner. Yeah, I'm the honeymooner. Last night I finally give in to that lady next door and moved in with her. I guess you could say we're officially shacking up. Raining somewhere there. I didn't get to see the whole thing. Good morning from Michigan. Good morning there. We need rain. Good morning, Lisa. Thank you. Kimberly, good morning. I couldn't see that name. Chris White. Stephanie, good morning. Ann Piazza, good morning. Yeah, I moved in last night, actually. I hadn't got all moved in yet. Okay, thank you. Uh, Today I'll finish up some stuff, I think. I haven't moved all my hang-up clothes in yet, just my play clothes. I'm just still playing. Good morning, yeah. Good morning to you. Rhonda, good morning. Thank you there, Chris. Chris, thank you. Uh, it was nice. I got over here probably get through all my stuff. Kim worked I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock, and time I got through out there with everything, I tried to stay close by in case they needed me. Ben and I worked pretty good yesterday all day long, and he didn't leave until late. Him and Dust moved the fridge over. I emptied it out and put the stuff that goes in the door, in that cooler, and put ice on it. So last night, after they'd all got set up, Buddy come and fixed the ice maker. Uh, you got the fridge where it went. She and Kim put the stuff back in the door, and I brought stuff over last night, kind of, necessities like for the morning run, like milk and her creamer and all that kind of stuff she'd be needing. Stuff to make her chocolate coffee or whatever she calls that mess. Yeah, you know what I mean. Good morning, Sean. Good morning. Good morning, folks. Yeah, it's foggy here this morning. Susan says it's been foggy up there in Tennessee, but uh, Charlotte, Tennessee, it's winter time's coming for you folks. These cool mornings, you'll have these foggy mornings. It's a little bit foggy here, but we don't have no winter coming here yet. Uh, Michigan folks up there, cold in Connecticut. I bet so. You love your iced coffee. So does G. I tried it once. It didn't sit with me too much. Uh, Peggy Irvin. Uh, okay, you got the thumbs up. All right, thank y'all. Uh, anyway, I hope we can have our whole time allowed here this morning. I'm gonna tell you why, because the AT&T man finally got a hold. She finally got a hold of the right one, I guess, after talking to these folks in foreign lands all morning yesterday. Uh, Finally got a hold of somebody that said they'd be here between 8 and 9 o'clock. If he shows up on time, he may cut us off because he's gonna move the internet from over there over to here. I get a signal over here, but sometimes it'll freeze up. Like the TV will just stop because the signal's not that strong over here for everything. And G's phone's the same way. Uh, I don't know how it's going to affect my kitchen. I get a good signal in my kitchen from over here. It may cut it completely off. I don't know. I get a good, well, I know I'll still get a good signal here in the camper, but my kitchen over there, I love that little TV out there in that kitchen. So I'm out there doing stuff. I got the TV going. You get fog from the lakes, yeah. Uh, yeah, y'all have told me about that. They're right close to the lake, so a lot of that water comes off that fog. But also these cool mornings are bringing some of that fog in too, you know. Like this morning, we're not close to no lake. We ain't get no rain, and we got some fog because it's cool. It's cool this morning. Not cold, cool. I got a couple of pictures this morning from folks up in Canada and places. Snow everywhere. Yeah, and it looked cold. And she says, I don't think you and your boys should make it up here. I don't think so either. Yeah, we could if we stayed in the house and drank coffee all day. You know, we could make it then. I don't think Ronnie will be here with us the whole morning either. He's got an appointment. I think he's going to get shaved this morning. He's going to go get a shave. I think it's what Thomas told me. So, but he'll be here for a while. He's doing good. He's doing good. He got a couple of people for our birthdays already. Got Peggy Coleman had a birthday, and so did my friend Jimmy Goldman over in Louisiana, the guy that painted the picture they made the poster off of. He had a birthday, and this week, I think maybe on Wednesday or something like that, and I missed it. Yeah, he's getting a yearly shave, I guess. I guess you call it that. A little he's always talking about me. It's kind of a, what's that word, fetish with Ronnie about shaving. He's always talking about me. I need to shave. It ain't gonna get no better than this, Ronnie. That's about the best I can get. But you go ahead and go shave. Have fun. You know, snow is fun for us here when we get it. We don't get it very often. Because we can go play in it. You know, we don't have to. Now, I did, you know, drive the bus, have to drive in it, but it wasn't that bad, you know, because it wasn't that deep. And we slowed down and did okay. But up country where it just snows like crazy, the wind blowing it and all that kind of stuff, I feel for you. I didn't have to work in it. I know Dorothy, and I don't know where I come up. Dorothy lived in Oklahoma. I think she lived in Missouri, I think, yeah. I get people confused where they live. If I go visit one of them, I'm probably miss the whole town, maybe the whole state. High at 38, low at 29 over the Netherlands. Yes, that's cold, sweetie. That's cold. But she comes home sometime from work. She has a farm. It's been snowing all day and maybe for days, and has to go out and shovel snow away from the gate so she can open the gate to get into her pasture or out there where her barns and stuff are. I don't want to do that. 44 somewhere there. Your feet and ankles are swelling. Well, you know, my left foot, the one that always had the gout in it, although I had been taking that medication, I hadn't had no gout, but my foot has never really went back down to normal. It just, and now William over in Georgia, you know, what does Ronnie call him, Goober, because he had peanuts over there, yeah. So they called me elephant foot. Well, it ain't that bad. It's not that bad. But yeah, I just a little, and that's why I hate wearing shoes. It hurts. It hurts. Do not. Your dad didn't recommend farming in the winter. I bet so. 31 in Wyoming. You know, I think that's probably going to be G&M's next big road trip. Is to Wyoming. We have some friends that live in Jackson Hole. Old Dan then went up there a couple of years ago and said it's the most beautiful place they'd ever been. It's like in the winter times, it's like a winter scene. I mean, it's like you see postcards, you know. But they live up there, and they've invited them to come, and they may go on their next big trip. Me and my boys ain't going. We ain't going. What If Acres? That's awesome. That's a nice little name there. I was out there in California on one of the roads that we patrolled and stuff. There was this place called El Rancho Nogada. Kind of a Spanish type sound to it, but it's El Rancho, which is the ranch. No got. I don't have it. It's neat. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning. Good to have you here, Jeff. Good to see you here, buddy. North Carolina is beautiful. Stationed there for 18 months. It is beautiful country. They got the mountains over there, you know, and they got the farm belt. I call it the farm belt. And G and I would become an old farm boy. Every Sunday, if I was off, we'd drive out in the country, just go for rides. They had these big old tobacco farms and big tobacco barns and stuff, and corn and stuff. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And in the wintertime, it was a picture also of snow and stuff. Really pretty, really pretty. Yeah, good morning, Patricia. Deborah Barnes. Okay, Deborah Barnes, we want to keep her in our prayers too, guys. I'll tell y'all something about Deborah. Yeah, we've been praying for her dog, Luna. Go ahead and mention her now while I'm thinking about it. Because, you know, my mind is kind of, it's like a computer, but sometimes it just gets off on another track. Her dog, Luna, passed away this week. So, we've been praying for her. She passed over. Okay. Deborah's very upset. I don't blame her. I've been there. I know what she feels. And some of you other guys too have been there. And some of you guys are facing the same thing. You know, it's tough. It's tough. But I think we'll see them again. Okay. Like good morning, Ricardo. Oh, there's a bunch of names. Somebody said good morning too. All right, yeah, I love this chat family. And for new folks, you know, there's always a new one or two looking to see what is a bunch of them nuts. Well, we may be a little bit nutty, but we love each other. We have fun with each other. We pray for each other, pray for animals. We tell about what's going on around us, and we just chat. And so many have made friends here, and if you'd like new friends, they're here. So many of them chat with each other and go back and forth all day long. Probably half the night, like Ronnie and Thomas do. They met through here, and they're big buddies. Well, I say that loosely, Thomas. I'm sorry, but they are, and so me and you guys. Some I talk to all the time. I'd love to talk to everybody. I would love to have a list of phone numbers and just take 2 or 3 a day. Call them. Say, hey, it's PawPaw. How you doing? You know. But I'd call Ronnie and say, hey, buddy, how you doing? Yeah, he'd chew me out. Give me a little cursing. Yeah, I got a greeting yesterday morning. I said, good morning, buddy. And what do I get? Foul talk. But anyway, I'm gonna just have y'all do it one day. I'm gonna have everybody send me your phone number, and I get time. Ain't gonna be every day. Try to call me back, it may come up as spam. I ain't gonna answer it. Yeah, I look dapper, don't I? I look dapper. Yeah, allergies kicking in. God love you. I know the feeling. Mine not, but I know the feeling. Boy, for a while there, my eyes just burn and itch and water, and she's constantly wiping them. Next thing you know, you done got them kind of raw from the eyelids are raw. You can hardly touch them. Yeah, allergies can be tough. I got up this morning, I heard the alarm go off at 5 o'clock, and Dusty's usually here about 5:15 with a little girl. But this morning he was here at 5. I think right at 5, the alarm just starts going off, and the dogs went crazy and took off to the door. Dust was already at the door. And so G got up, G made it to the door before I did, and let him in. Little girl settled, and I got up and set my chair. Buddy got me a new chair. It's a lift chair, but I don't have to use it for a lift chair. It's just very comfortable. And but I could if I needed to. But I appreciate what he did. He got that for me. And it's plenty enough good. Hey, Sean Luke, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. It's big enough. Woody curls up on one arm and Buster can on the other, but Buster usually gets up behind me. He likes to be looking down on everybody like Johnny did out there in the goat hill. He likes to look down on everybody, all of his friends. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, Cassie took mine. Sinuses are messed up. I very seldom have sinus problems. You might not think he probably will. That's how he talks. He probably has sinus problems. Do not hurt nobody. Good morning, Sue. Deborah. Yeah, the lift will help my knees. It sure will. But the chair, it sets up. Just normally it sets up pretty good anyway. So it's very comfortable. I just usually right up out of it. Yeah, I've been courting this old girl over here. I guess you call it courting. You bring her coffee and things like that. She kept inviting me in. Would you come in? Would you come spend the night? Well, I don't know. I got family all around here. I don't know if I come spend the night with family watching me. Well, I finally broke down, and last night I moved in with her. I saw Ben going out the door of my bed. Well, there goes my bed. I guess I'm next. And I didn't want Ben to have to come back and pick me up and carry me over here. So I come on my own. Morning. Yeah, it worked out nice. Then somebody will say, oh, that little room's small. It is small. We know that. We know the room's small. But, I don't need a lot of room to walk down between the bed and the tanning bed and to get in bed. And Buster sure don't need a lot of room, and nor does little wood dog. And I made little Kippy's bed underneath my bed like I always do. I don't think he slept in it, though. I think he slept on the couch. I don't think he is used to coming to that room. Well, I know he's not used to that room yet. He come in there and looked around, laid right up on the bed, and I reached down to pull him up, and he went on right up on G's bed, looked at her, and went back out. I think he went and got on the couch. It's a cozy little house. It's cozy. Thomas is probably in his bear skin this morning because it's cold up there where he's at. Thank you, Hardy Man. Chris, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Carol Cardace, thank you so much. Cooper, okay. Cooper, we're gonna add Cooper right now. Hang on. Cooper is one of our fur babies. He got a lump or something. I think a lump. Go ahead, Cooper. Hang on. Ooh. All right. Ouch. Oh. I forget where I was at. wherever I was at. Anyway, Cooper. Uh, yeah, Thomas lives way in the far north, guys, up on the north slope. And he has an igloo, I'm told. I think it's what Ronnie says. Uh, and he hunkers down in there at bearskin rug, stays warm. But he has internet. He has internet. It might be the only igloo up there with internet. Thank you, folks. I appreciate that. You guys joining up there. Thank you. Chocolate lasagna. I don't like chocolate that much unless it's chocolate ice cream. Lasagna's neat. Jacob. All right, Jacob's and his army buddies. Our son Jacob. All right, got a Jacob here. Yeah, military folks, guys, I'm gonna tell you what. You're only minutes a day from being sent somewhere you might not want to go. You know, it may not be a friendly place you're gonna be sent, and you never know. You get up in the mornings and you got a job to do, whatever it may be. Some point during that day, you may be called in along with a bunch of others. Say, hey, you're on your way. Have your stuff. Get your stuff. Let's go. I was in North Carolina, and First Sergeant called me in one day and says, pack your stuff. Pack your stuff. What? I got a wife in town. I got a dog. Pack your stuff, boy. You got orders for Cuba. But then he went on to say, I don't think you'll be going, but you got orders here. But I only had like 3 months left. He said, I don't think they're going to send anybody with 3 months left. But he said, they may. So you have your stuff, go ahead and pack your stuff. So I went down to my locker, packed a sea bag with everything I'd have to take. And it's set right there. I kept out just enough stuff to wear every day, you know. So everything was going to the laundry almost every other day. I kept a couple of sets and just kept it going. But yeah, I set my sea bag and all my gear packed and ready. And they don't always give you time to go home and take care of your wife. You may not have that time. But so I went home and I told you, gee, it's okay. You know, I got orders, so she would not be a problem, because if I left, she'd get on a plane and fly back and stay with her mom and dad. But my dog, we had a German Shepherd. What about Gypsy? So I told the first sergeant, I said, I need 3 days. 3 days, just drive straight to Texas and straight back. He said, I'll give you 3 days. You better go and go fast. So we grabbed my dog, we took off and drove straight through, which wasn't that bad, and dropped her off with my dad and mom, and then drove straight back. But my dog grieved. She grieved. She doesn't understand that kind of stuff. And it would have been too hard for G trying a big German Shepherd to get her, you know, and a baby. Kim was little bitty. All up on, you know, boxed up, crated up, whatever. They put Kim in a crate, maybe with Gypsy, and fly them to California. But so that took a little bit of worry off. But time we got home in July, she had grieved herself so much, but never seen a dog so happy to see somebody. I guess she thought we was gone forever, you know. And my mom and them took good care of her. She just grieved. They will grieve. Come here. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Oh, Kippy this morning. Don't know where he slept last night. I think on the couch. You sleep on the couch last night? You sleep on the couch? I think you did. Lex is probably not going to be coming today. Well, I guess I know he's not. I don't like all that. I don't like it. I don't like it. hop down. He's had a flu. Oh, he's supposed to be here for Thanksgiving. This he would get out today. He'd be here for a whole week. But he's had the flu and missed a bunch of school. And plus he plays basketball. And they have a basket, and he knew this when he signed up for basketball. He knew this, that basketball, they have these tournaments. You know, it's not just a game one night and that's it. They play like all day, and then they skip an hour or two and they play another team. It's just, you know, crazy stuff. But he knew that. And Jacob, your birthday's on Sunday. Hang on to that thought just for a few minutes, okay? But they got a game and tournament stuff on Monday and Tuesday, and he wants to, if he feels like it, he wants to play. So his mom sent, you know, and I said, well, let us know if he changes his mind or if he wants to come Wednesday or Tuesday night or something. Just let us or Lester know, you know, where any of us and all of us, one or all, can come and pick him up. Just let us know. It's all what makes him happy is fine with us. Whatever. We'll miss him. We'll miss him. I'll miss making him breakfast tomorrow morning. It's okay. Yeah, Peggy, thank you. Yeah, he's feeling better, but he missed a whole week of school. She asked me, did you get your flu shot? No, we ain't got no flu shot. Go get a flu shot. But then here we are saying that we ain't got ours yet. Yeah. Yeah, doctor asked me the last time I went. He said, you had your flu shot? Yes. I said, no, sir. Well, go get it, boy. Go get it. Yeah, Jacob's got a birthday today, right along with Peggy, Jacob, and Jimmy. Birthday boys and girls. I will get our flu shots. Yeah, I had the flu once and it turned into pneumonia. No, I take it back. Almost did. But the flu, it knocks it out of me. And so I've tried to get a flu shot every year after that. But I did have pneumonia one year and didn't know what was wrong with me because I hadn't been sick. And I had this hurting up underneath my arm, deep. But it's under my arm up here, but deep, when I breathe. And then now and then that old pain, just, you know, and I started running a fever. The pain, I've had pains before. Quite a pains. But when I started running fever, okay, something wrong, so I went. And I'd take Tylenol, and it would pull the fever down for a couple of hours, and it'd come right back. It was just, it went like that for a couple of days, and I went. And old doctor comes in, and I tell him how I'm feeling, and they already run you, checked your temperature and all that kind of stuff. You got pneumonia. That's why I hadn't been sick. You ain't got to be sick. Well, something caused it. I'm going to see you for x-rays. That's what you got, I'm pretty sure. Sure enough, it did. And hospitals are full. You know, I think they still full anywhere you go. And he says, just going to give you a couple of shots, some pills. You go home, you set up. You don't lay down. You lay down, you're done for. You're done for, boy, if you lay down. You sit up on that couch. And in 3 days, I want you back here. In 3 days, I sit up on that couch. I become a couch potato. That's what he called me. And sure enough, I went back and had another x-ray, and it was getting better. And I think after about a week or two, it's gone. So thankfully I went. It didn't get no worse. Mennonites. Are they the same as Amish? I mean, I think in that area. I'm gonna tell you what, I don't know about if they are, if they're not. But if you ever seen something that works, those Amish folks do. Incredible. All by hand too. His middle name Eugene. He's a good man. He's a good man. I was named after my uncle, named Eugene, and he wasn't really a good man. Well, he was a good man. I shouldn't say that. The best thing about him is he wrestled a bear one time and won. He won a wrestling match with a bear at a county fair. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's so when they say your name Eugene, yeah, my uncle wrestled a bear and he won. My uncle was a strange guy. He quit school when he was just a kid. Mom and Dad could not keep him in school. He wanted to work in the woods, and there's nothing wrong with working in the woods. There's nothing wrong with it. But you know, you got to remember, in bad weather, you don't get to do a lot of work. But he grew up working in the woods. Strong as a bull. He was strong. I worked with him one summer. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I worked with him one summer. I tried to. And I don't know if you know what pulpwood is. He was hauling pulpwood. And he cut these joints, I guess these pine trees like so big around. He cut them out of, I guess, 8-foot lengths. And he said, just stand them up, put them over your shoulder, walk over and just toss them over on that truck bed. Yeah, not a problem. I'm a pretty strong boy. That evening, this shoulder wasn't right. It was raw. All the meat was off of it. Ain't never been right since. But those I could handle, I hipped him with. But I said, I ain't gonna ever want to work in the woods. No cuss cut timber, but loggers. Yeah, all right, Connie, 4th time. Connie, sweetie, do not be like Vera. I get those big capital letters from Vera, I'm in trouble. All right, Connie, good morning, sweet Connie Hill. I got in trouble here. All right, somebody named Pete, or Peter. Oh, Peter. Pete's got a birthday. Put Pete here. See how good I am this morning? It's a Friday. I'm catching these names pretty fast, except for Connie. Pete. And who was it that said they're having a birthday on Sunday? Who was that? Pete and Repeat, yeah. All right, Marie. Okay, I miss Marie. Big letters, here they come. Oh, Pete and Peter, they're twins. Okay, here's AT&T, man. Listen, we may get cut off. Okay, I'm telling you now. He's gonna go there and start removing that service. The minute we could lose the signal, I'm gonna talk to it. It just goes off. When it goes off, you'll know what happened. It goes off. Carson, let's do real fast. The prayer list, real quick. Okay, let's go real fast. We got Charles, Dorothy, Ronnie, Vera, Carol, Rebecca, Ray, Marcia, Cynthia, Susan, Karen, Jackie, Christine. I'm going fast. Debbie, Alexis, Janet, Sandy, Michelle, Tanya, Doris, Cherry, Megan, Jerry, Joanne, Gabe, Molly, Becky, Carla, David, Dave, Cookie, Amy, Wendy, Bill, Connie, Michelle, Jason, and Jacob. Okay, now let's do the birthdays real fast before he gets here. I don't want that man to hear me singing. Okay, it might be embarrassing. He may. I wish I sang like you, sir. I doubt it, right? Here we go. Pete and Peter. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Pete and Peter. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Peggy. Happy birthday. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Peggy, Jacob. Jimmy and Carson, happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Now, on our animals, okay, listen. Ellie, Max, and Cooper. Bubba, Buster, Lacey, Brownie, Daisy, and Rosie. I hate to do it fast like that. They'll get cut off. Do not bite that man. Do not bite him. We're going to talk until it's gone. I pray for these folks. Happy birthday to you folks. And if I missed you, we'll do it again on Monday. Okay?
Boys, come on.
Yeah, and cha for the dogs too. Yeah. But we're gonna get him. He might go to sleep before he gets there. Tiki come back with his toy. He had a toy there. Y'all, he went and got his toy. He don't want that man getting his toy. Anyway, so I don't know how long I'll be on here. Okay, the man is here, but we got a chance to talk for a little bit. We have good watchdogs. I'll say that. We have good watchdogs. Buster, middle of the night, hears something, he'll let you know it. And yeah, we don't want to get him hurt before he moves that service. We don't want to get him bit at all. I worked for the light company back in '68. And it was a rainy day. So our line crew wasn't working. Didn't work unless it's emergency. And boss come by and he says, would you run over such and such address and get that meter reading for me? He said, there's a problem on that confusion, whatever. And I guess somebody complained. Right across town, so I jumped in a little company truck and I zipped over there. Lady sitting on the front porch watching it rain. And a little dog about the size of a bandit out there barking and just on the chain, barking. Don't worry, son, he don't bite. Okay? So I had to go down past her house where that meter pole was. I went down and got the little reading. I'm coming back. The dog had been, I didn't realize he'd been wrapped around a block, a house block. But when I'm gone, he unwrapped himself. He's still sitting there in that spot, barking. I walked by, here he come, and he grabbed the back of my leg. Thankfully, I was wearing boots. Yeah. He don't bite, and I tore my pants that long. I ain't shaking. Yeah, he does. And I think I said a bad word too.
Hey, call him, please.
Boys, get over here. Buster, bring your bunch back. Had to get him. I got a whistle, but I don't walk around whistling in my hand. Yeah, Dan brought us a whistle. You can blow a whistle and they'll stop. That's Tiki Dog. He's hard-headed. He hangs out with G too much. Stop it! So, I don't know how much he may not cut us off this morning. He may just be talking about where he got to run the line to. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, sometimes they say they don't bite. They do. They do sometimes. No, I can't wear it on my keychain. It's about this long. It's got batteries in it. It looks like a remote. You know, you push a button. And it makes a sound we don't hear if they hear it. I do too. Betsy Lou, I don't like, the only dogs I ever chained was I had a coonhound. And if I didn't keep him pinned up, I had him pinned, he'd climb over or dig under. He'd go hunting. So I kept him on the chain, but I didn't like it. But that's sometimes you had no choice. If I'd had one of them kennels with a bottom in it and everything, that would work. But poor guys, poor people have poor ways. Yeah.
blaming our dog.
I don't blame him. It's that little Tiki dog.
Yeah, I don't remember. I might try to get my ankle.
The little ones are the worst, right? Hey, stop.
Tiki run alongside him barking. Buster right here. Here's Buster. Here's Buster. Right here. Buster's got good sense. Buster's smart. Thomas is not saying a lot, Ronnie, because he's afraid you're gonna try to get him unbonafide. I said that, and it ain't gonna happen. Once you make that bonafide, you're here. You can't just unbonafide a person because they talk about you want to go get a shave this morning. You can't do it. So Thomas, you just go ahead and let it rip, son. Whatever you want to tell him. Yeah, that poor people have poor ways. I've heard that all my life, you know, and we ain't really ever been really poor, but we ain't never been wealthy either. We was kind of in that, I don't think call it middle class either. I don't think so. No, but my dad always had a job, you know, and a lot of these guys around here in this neighborhood here, they worked in the woods. And truly, and those guys, they work in the woods, bad weather, they don't work. Now, some of them liked it that way because they go deer hunting and stuff, you know, in wintertime. I worked with a guy, I was building houses, we worked together, and come deer season, forget it. He had a deer camp out here in these woods where a subdivision, now way out there. And he'd start stocking it all up, you know, he had canned goods and such and all that kind of stuff. He'd start stocking it up. He even had a dog pen out there, dog pen. And because he run deer with dogs, illegal, but he did it. But come deer season, he went to that camp and he didn't come out till the season's over. Unless he killed a deer, and he'd bring it home and bush it, put it in the freezer and go back. So we didn't see him very often. But anyway, but they all worked in the woods, so yeah, there's sometimes income, I guess it was, you know, short because they didn't work steady. But I guess when they worked, you know, money. But my dad worked at the refinery, and it was a steady job, and so we did okay. Tiki, nobody wants that toy. Come here, Tiki. Tiki, come here. Come here, Tiki, dog. Come on. He's afraid that man's gonna get his toy. It's a little stuffed animal.
Come on, boys. Come in. Kippy, come on.
Tiki's out here.
Let's go get some food. Come on. And that house is open if you need to go in.
Okay. What I might, well, yeah, I just run a line because I was thinking about it because I'm gonna have to break the connection.
He may not. He may just be gonna run the line today.
So what I do, I'm gonna just try to, I'm gonna do all my work.
Okay.
Then that'll be the last thing I do is break the connection.
Okay.
I bring everything.
Thank you so much. Come on, boys.
But if you need, that door's wide open. I left it all wide open for you over if you need to go in.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Might be a cat or two in there. All right, he's gonna do some work, so we're gonna probably be safe. We're gonna be safe, guys. He's gonna do some work out here on the ground first. I don't even know where we're at now. I done lost track. Got in trouble with Connie. I always get in trouble with Vera. All right, now here we go. Let's talk about the weekend. My plans this morning, today. Once I've had breakfast. I haven't had nothing to eat yet. And I don't even know if there's any food in there. Yeah, there's food here. I'm gonna have some breakfast. And then, when I get all my chores done, all the animals fed, I'm gonna hook up electricity out here in my little shed. Someone said, you need to get an oven built like that for a she shed. Oh, bad word. She shed for G. That can be your shed, and you can have a she shed. I may have to. She keeps trying to fill it up with stuff. I don't want to get rid of that. But we ain't got a room for it. Put it in your little shed, in my little shed. My little shed's getting smaller by the day. do we have a stove? We do not use a cook stove, if that's what you're talking about. Haven't used a cook stove in years. Give our last cook stove away to Jake. Uh, we use that little oven, and we talk about cooking. I don't know. Everything else we cook with pots and skillets and whatever. We've always done it. I do have in emergencies propane cook stove. I have like a little cooker. I got a lot of stuff that cooks off of propane. And now for heat for the house, right now we have our electric heaters in there. We have that 220 volt electric heater that plugs in where the air conditioner is. It'll heat that whole house. We also have a little fireplace looking electric heater underneath the TV. Looks like a little fireplace, you know, a little fire. It heats good. We haven't really had to test it against really cold weather yet. And that log house over there is very well insulated. Air conditioner cool the whole house, the heat would heat the whole house unless the power went off. Then we had a wood heater that we don't have over here. And there's nowhere to put a wood heater in the house the way it's packed in there. It's just no way. But I will probably have to get like some kind of little propane space heater type thing, you know. I bring in or out. I'll keep it out here and bring it in when I need to use it if we have power outages. So we keep the house warm. That's kind of my plan. That'll work like that, I think. But I'll be honest with you, the only thing I think we ever cooked in a right there, the only thing we ever cooked in that big stove was a turkey. Then I started smoking turkey. I have a smoker. Started smoking turkey. We like smoked turkey better. But now, in the last few years, for Thanksgiving, Dan and Lou cooked the turkey. And so there you go. Joe sent us turkeys. And I told Lou, I said, Joe sent a turkey. I got it over here at the house. And get ready for it. She said, okay. So I guess in the next day or two, I'll take that turkey to her. I don't know how long she'll want it to thaw out. You know, that'd be up to her. I'll just take it to her and keep it in the freezer, let it thaw. But anyway, so yeah, we don't have a cook stove. Don't use a cook stove. Good morning, Marie. Y'all got me scared now. If I don't see somebody's name, I get a little bit scared, get a little bit gun shy. Like, oh Lord, I'm gonna get them capital letters. Third time I said good morning. All right, we're being threatened. Y'all may have seen that. We're being threatened. Ronnie's threatening Thomas and I about a phone call. My poor phone can't take abuse, Ronnie. Yeah. Smoking it outside wood smoker. Or smoking outside, yeah, awesome, yeah. We have one. I could use charcoal and stuff, or wood, I guess. But I usually do mine on an electric smoker. Works real well. Set the temperature, set it in there, set the temperature, you know, and the timer, and go about your business. And it's got a little place at the bottom, you put the wood chips in it, and throw them wood chips to it. You may want to come back and chip it 2 or 3 times, you know, and it really comes out good. What is Thanksgiving? You're English? Okay, here we go. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Way back, I wasn't here, but when the Pilgrims come, okay, the Pilgrims come, and most of them come from England, okay, and landed over there in Plymouth or wherever it was. And I think that first year or something, they set aside a day at the end of their harvest. May not have been the first year, but pretty close there. They set aside a day to give Thanksgiving for all the bounty they had, the crops they raised, and all that kind of stuff. And even the Native Americans, I'm told, some of the history I read, come and partake with them, you know. Yeah, word partake. Y'all thought I was just a dummy. Y'all thought, yeah, old boy's a dummy. Look at that words I use, partake. Uh, yeah, shop teacher teach history. I know history, Ronnie. I know history. I know shops too. Yeah, the pilgrims, they ate the Indians' harvest. They probably eat a lot of it. They sure did. But I think they all kind of come together at times. Now, there are probably a lot of battles too in between. But yeah, and that was giving Thanksgiving for their success or whatever, survival, I guess, maybe survival, maybe. Uh, it's called Thanksgiving. Been called that ever since. And it's a day set aside in November, Thanksgiving. We all in America celebrate. Yeah. I think it's in the last Thursday every year. I don't know what date that might come on. I may be wrong on that. You know, that I think I missed that day in school when they taught what day it comes. It's in It's always in November. You could comment if you're Native American. I got some of that in me too. I sure do. Yeah, we could be wrong on some of that. You know how they write history. You know how they write history. you know how they write history. Uh, but anyway, that's what it's about, regardless who showed up. Okay. Uh, oh, made by Amish. That's awesome. I guarantee you, it's quality work. Uh, yeah, quality work. It's coming this Thursday. Be Thanksgiving Day. Yep. Your mom's side is Shoshone, okay. Uh, Backsplash is looking pretty in there, ain't it? Yeah. Kim does great work. Cherokee and Choctaw, okay. My great grandmother was Cherokee. Her Christian name was Mildred, and her native name was Black Raven. It's true. Yeah. Anyway, my great grandpa was in the Civil War, and he was in the cavalry, and there's, I think, 2 Cherokee brothers in his unit. And when the war was over, you know, they just kind of traveled around, and he ended up traveling wherever they lived, and met the little sister, or the younger sister, hooked up with her, brought her back. Yep. All right. Vera's not here. Okay, listen to me. Vera's having surgery on the 28th. Vera's not feeling well. If she don't feel well, you know, she's not going to probably be on here. So just keep Vera in our prayers. She's suffering some right now, and she's going to be okay, I believe. I pray she will be. So yeah, when I see Vera not show up, I know she's not feeling good. She'll be here if she feels like it. She's gonna be on here. So if you have her emails or her, you know, message her, let her know we love her and we send our prayers for her. I will too when I get off here this morning. Very sweet lady. Morning, Steve. A lot of folks are sick this time of the year. There's lots of stuff going around, you know. Well, like Lex has the flu, you know, and a lot of folks this time of year get these. Hey, buddy. Flu and stuff like that going on. And some of us older folks, you know, we have issues also, you know. Hey, buddy. Hey, come on. Come up here. Come on. You want to see people? You want to come up here and talk to them? Last night, uh, Mick and Roman both stayed in the house with us last night. I guess they've been coming over every day to visit with G. Last night the first time uh, they come in the house, maybe because PawPaw's here. PawPaw's here. Good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Take off. Yeah, it's old Seamus. You know, Lex named most of these cats for wrestlers. He's in that wrestling. Seamus, wrestler. And then Roman, what's that wrestler's name? Roman somebody? Anyway, some of his favorite wrestlers. Hi, Amy Webster. We're going to go to the pharmacy. We are. I think this week G's going to get us an appointment and go. Because school will be out, we won't have the baby every day, I don't think, so we'll be able to go, you know, just jump up, jump in the car and go. They like you to make an appointment, so you just kind of go in and get out, so we will do it this week. Hey, Thomas, there's a lady saying hi to you, so see, Ronnie hasn't persuaded her yet. They still saying hi, Thomas. Thomas is a good man. Seriously, he is a good man. All right, you just woke up. Well, thank you. Yeah. It's not hard on Ronnie about what we do for Ronnie. Ronnie right now has his good days and bad days. In all seriousness, you know, he misses his brother, and that's all understandable. I was telling him last night, was talking about it. I said, you know, y'all grew up together. I mean, literally together. For the first 9 months, y'all was together. But, and they always had this great relationship. Best of friends, not only brothers, but best of friends. Both are in the same type of business. They both able to talk about what goes on at work. And they was close, real close, every day, you know, not just now and then, or see somebody now and then. It was just every day. And yeah, it's tough on him. Ronnie, okay. What If Acres? I'm gonna tell you about Ronnie's tomatoes. Ronnie has some awesome tomatoes on one plant, and I'm told by my friend Steve. I think it's Steve. Well, Steve may deny it. He denied it. That tomato plant come from the co-op. Already had tomatoes on it. And so Ronnie saw it. He said, "Oh, you buy that tomato. That'd be my garden." And he wanted to. Oh yeah, he sent pictures every day. His tomatoes, and it was loaded. But it come from the co-op like that. Next year, if he does one on his own, as I saw one he'd done on his own, it looked like a stick. It was a stick. All right, guys, we're about to run out of time. I've enjoyed this. Someone had his birthday on Sunday, and I never did get the name. So come Monday, I hope you're here, and we'll sing to you then. Yeah, Peggy, you have a great day, and happy birthday, sweetie. Y'all enjoy yourself. All right, guys, people are fixed to have to go. I'm fixed to have to go. We're almost out of time. I'm going to get out of here and get out of this man's way. Tomatoes enhance pain. I didn't know that. Well, wintertime here, there ain't going to be many tomatoes around here. So y'all have a great day, and all you new folks, thank y'all for stepping in or coming by, stopping off, whatever you're going to call it. And seriously, if you're new, let us know where you're from, and let us know you're new, And you know, a lot of folks live alone, don't know their neighbors, and you can make some best friends ever here. It's like Ronnie and Thomas did. You know, they met right here, and I met Ronnie right here. Yeah, yeah. I love you guys. Y'all take care. Have a great day. Be careful, and I'll see you back here on, well, a video every morning, but I'll see you back here, good Lord's willing, on Monday morning. Y'all take care. I may still be living with this new girl. I may still be with her. Y'all take care. Hit the like button to share and subscribe. I love y'all.